Super fan. Let's go look. Wow. So what's your favorite era of Godzilla?
It's mostly, I think it was 14 or 15 around the time. Probably close to 5 Transformers.
Oh my gosh, that's so much happening. We've got a lot of Jurassic Park stuff. Are we hiding them?
Some infighting between Connor and his mother.
I wouldn't say fighting.
What else do we have in here? Is that Ted?
So today we are exploring a personal collection. What's your name? What do you got?
I'm Connor Joswick. I collect many figures, Godzilla included, Transformers, and way more. Mostly Godzilla.
Super fan. There it was. It was actually playing on the TV when we walked in, so super fan. Yeah. Let's go look. Wow. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna say 10,000.
Okay, earlier we were discussing how many figures he has in his room. I feel like we were kind of more so talking about Godzilla, but now that I'm in the room, I'm like, there's 10,000 things in here. In just this room. And apparently he has, what, attic space?
Yep, attic, closet, everywhere.
Soon to be sister's room takeover.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, show us.
This entire shelf here filled with Godzillas. And I put them all in movie order.
Ooh.
And whatever ones were not available, I just put up here. Doubles, ones that just don't fit on the shelf no more.
What's the movie order?
1954, Godzilla Raids Again, Godzilla vs. King Kong, Godzilla vs. Mothra, and most of the show era. I forgot which ones come after Godzilla vs. Mothra. But then Son of Godzilla, Destroy All Monsters, Godzilla vs. Ghidorah, Godzilla vs. Gigan.
So what's your favorite era of Godzilla?
It's mostly legendary. I love how they made it look more animalistic than the other incarnations of Godzilla. I love all Godzillas, but just legendary is my top favorite.
When did the passion come about?
I think back when Godzilla King of the Monsters came out, I got the first figure of the toy line, which was this one. This was my very first Godzilla figure. You know, I just said to myself, you know, I could just expand on it, so...
You did.
Expand,
you did, yeah.
I got most of these figures.
When did you get this? So you're 18 now, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, he's 18. He has all of this. So when did you get this?
I think it was 14 or 15 around the time.
That's the start of the collection, 14 or 15?
Yeah.
So this is 3 to 4 years of... Okay, so was this the start or was this already in motion?
No, this was the start, cleaning a few Transformers. I only had like probably close to 5 Transformers.
Oh my gosh, that's so much happening in that span of time. Okay. Where do you get your things? Like, where are you finding all of your pieces?
Most of them I get at Toy Federation or G-Fest.
G-Fest, what's G-Fest?
It is a whole community of Godzilla fans coming together, or kaiju fans coming together. Then you can sell figures, look at displays. There's sometimes costume contests.
Have you dressed up?
Oh, no.
No, not for you. Okay.
But there's a lot that happens that goes on at G-Fest.
So were you at Toy Federation's RetroCon recently?
Yes.
Were you excited about the Godzilla people there?
Yeah.
Yeah? Are you into the art that they were drawing or... Yeah? Okay, I didn't know if it was just like figures or kind of shirts figures, you know?
I have comic books too.
Oh yeah, that's right. How many comics do you have? Where are we?
Probably 30, probably 25. I do collect Godzilla, again, versus Marvel.
And do you like to keep them in the packaging like
Oh,
that?
yeah.
So you don't take them out?
Yeah, I would never take them out.
But have you read them?
No, I'm hoping to read them online. Because
Okay.
I'm hoping there's images and links that will lead me to the comic.
Yeah, I've heard that's a thing.
Then these are the other comics or books. I haven't read them yet because I have taken out the packaging. Never read these before, but I'm hoping to read them eventually.
So how do you want to display these?
I'm hoping eventually I can, when I get my entire room reorganized and everything.
He's thinking about commandeering Kylie's room, his sister's room, when she gets out of the house, and eventually converting the garage over as well
Oh my god.
to a man cave type thing.
Do you guys park in the garage?
Well, that's why we haven't converted it yet, because there's some infighting between Connor and his mother.
Mm.
I wouldn't say fighting.
Is this more Godzilla as well?
Oh yeah, these are most of the expensive figures over here. We got Etsy's Monster Arts. Then we got Haya. Haya has more of a better articulation and better sculpting than Etsy's Monster Arts. Like sometimes like Etsy's Monster Arts eyes and teeth are all wacky. But when you look at Haya's figures, they have more of a detail.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Their teeth are more of a better sculpting than Etsy's Monster Arts. Godzilla versus Megalon, Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla, and then Terror of Mechagodzilla. Revenge of Godzilla, Godzilla versus Biollante, Godzilla versus King Ghidorah, Godzilla versus Mothra, the Bowel of Earth, Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla, Godzilla versus Space Godzilla, Godzilla versus Destroyer.
How often are they coming into the house? Are we hiding them now, or are we just gladly just bringing them inside? What's the scoop on
frequency
that?
is when it's constant, pretty much. So
Okay.
Yeah, mostly like every single day.
And whether we go to Toy Fed or we see something online, and he's always up to date when the latest line comes out or the latest wave comes out. So usually we do our hunting in Target or Walmart or Toy Federation, and then for special occasions like birthdays and Christmases or G-Fest or any kind of toy shows, we kind of go all out for that and get whatever we need. So a lot of it is keeping up with the new lines and trying to backfill some of the older lines, like the Trendmasters, Godzilla line back in the 90s. So we're kind of burning the candle at both ends. So there's new stuff coming in on a weekly basis.
Do you think you would ever start selling some of like your doubles or anything like that? Or
We did sell some doubles. It was mostly Mattel. It was mostly Jurassic World stuff that I really didn't care for as much because I only care about the dinosaurs that were in the movies.
Yeah.
Because I had a whole bunch of dinosaurs I didn't even know the name of. So I was like, if I'm gonna collect, I would rather collect the stuff that's from the movies.
Yeah. Which one's your favorite movie?
In the Jurassic Park or Jurassic World?
All right, we'll start with Park.
Jurassic Park 3.
Okay. And then World?
I'd say probably Fallen Kingdom.
Why is Jurassic 3 your favorite?
The Spinosaur mostly. I love how in that movie they make him more of an monster than anything out of any other dinosaur. He gets hit by a plane, he takes missiles, he breaks through a fence with ease. It's just I love that movie because of the Spinosaur and the Raptors mostly. The Raptors, I love how they're more intelligent in that one. They make plans and trick the humans.
Yeah. No, so I'm like a big person on sounds. I really like sounds. So like the first Jurassic Park when the raptors are like on the table, they're you know what I'm talking about? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Yes.
Yeah.
I love that. But also that's just my favorite one. It's just so good.
That looks like the Bull Rex from the Lost World.
No, we're not at Lost World. We wouldn't go there. We'd be at Jurassic Park with our Mosquito and Amber. Don't look too. He's examining. He's like, no, that's wrong.
This is the entire shelf of my Jurassic Park, Jurassic World stuff. I got some from the original toy line from JP1 to Lost World, Jurassic Park 3, all the other ones. Dino Trackers, Chaos Effect, what was the evil raiders? For Chaos Effect, there was supposed to be a few other dinosaurs that were supposed to be released. A full-grown Ultimasaurus. This is just the baby form. I wish they released it because I would love to have that. It's got bad to the point that I can't keep them all on one shelf, so I have to like put some other stuff on the same shelf. Like I have Star Wars.
You want it to be all separate.
Yeah, that's why this Godzilla shelf's not filled with all these other Godzillas. And there's only boxes up here because I have no room to put them.
What else do we have in here? Is that Ted?
Yeah.
That caught me off guard. That was not.
TriStar's Godzilla, or Zilla. Then we have Godzilla 2000, Godzilla vs. Megaguirus, Godzilla 2001, Godzilla Mothra King Ghidorah Giant Monsters All Out Attack, Godzilla vs. Kiryu, Tokyo SOS, Godzilla Final Wars.
What else we got?
We got Transformers. I mostly put them in Decepticon and then Autobots, and then just randoms here and there like Predacons and Maximals.
Danny, I'm still on a mission just because I want to know now. Do you have an Onslaught? What was it?
Onslaught.
G2. Danny, I got your back, but I can't have it.
Others. I think this is Onslaught.
Is that right? Danny, get back to us.
Yeah, that's Onslaught from Transformers
Combiners.
Combiner Wars. Yeah.
Ah.
I think this is my only one though.
Why was I thinking it was purple, yellow, and purple? Was I? Was I thinking that?
I think that's like the G2 version.
Oh yes, that is what he's looking for. G2 version.
I don't think I have the G2.
No, we don't.
Because over there I do have Masterpiece and G1 and third party. I wish I had the Megatron, but Megatron's way too expensive.
How much is the Megatron?
Yeah. How much?
I think it's like 1,000.
Well, you're talking about in box.
Yeah, in box.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
about, I would say about 400 out of box, give or take.
What would we say we have spent the most money on? And aside from this entire room being very expensive.
It has to be close to that. Star Wars display.
What's the most expensive line or the most expensive?
Item.
That was like 1,000.
Right.
Or between these guys over here. The Shogun Godzillas and Rodan. So it's like a tie between both.
It's really not.
That's why I'm hoping
for like a display. It's just kind of everything's jammed together, and it's hard to see some of the really good pieces. And,
that's why I'm hoping for spring break. I just like take all this down and then reorganizing it.
We've got a lot of Jurassic Park stuff. What's some of your favorite pieces there?
None of them are up here. Mostly over here. They're Hammond collection. They do they're figures, unlike those ones. Those are like toys. These are like collector items. This is the Therizinosaurus from Dominion.
No, spell it. I'm just kidding. He was actually about to spell it. I saw his mouth ready.
I'm missing a few, but I'm hoping later on in the future I can get the ones I missed.
So it looks like you're hiding all the good stuff in the closet. Why?
Mostly room issues.
Okay. So when we take over Sister's room, they're going to be like, big display.
all right. The idea is actually to maybe blow out this closet right here and go into the next room.
This is Connor's house. You just live here.
Yeah, I'm just afraid he's going to take over my room, which is the biggest room in the house. But so we kind of compromise. I'm willing to give up this room over here and the garage.
I mean, technically, I guess you could just blow out this entire wall and it's like these two rooms just joined together.
Yeah, I know. We've talked about putting a kind of a man cave in the back shed type thing. So as the collection keeps growing, it just becomes more and more problematic. So like he has about 1/3 of his collection that's just in the attic that we never get to see. So he'll kind of cycle through this. He'll maybe pull some stuff down. Every spring we kind of go up there and just kind of look at what we got again. And then he'll want to bring some stuff down and kind of take some stuff out of here and bring it back up. So it's kind of
Yeah.
kind of cycles through. Some stuff never leaves, but yeah, and it's just. And he's mentioned it to me a few times before. This spring, he wants to kind of redo the whole room, take everything down, and get some of the nicer pieces and display them a little bit better. But it's really hard when you have so many pieces to kind of set up displays. So
You don't need a bed. I mean,
he doesn't. Yeah, he has no clothes in here. No, everything's
no
in my
clothes
room.
in here.
Right. He had a snake in here at one time. That's in my closet.
He took over your closet.
Yeah, all his
Ooh.
clothes are in my closet.
What does Mom say about
bad.
that?
She's not happy, but
Connor's happy, and that's all
she
that matters.
puts up with it, right? So if Connor's happy, she's happy, kind of a thing. So we've made a lot of sacrifices for Connor along the way.
It was
Okay.
so hard to find any room for the bed. We had to like.
we've-
I think at this point we just
think.
need like a Murphy's bed,
yeah, right,
Yeah.
right.
or you just get a couch or an air mattress. Yeah. All right, Connor, I want you to show me your. Actually, yeah, let's go top 5 in the entire room.
Okay. My first one would be this Godzilla Haya. I love, like I said, I love the legendary Godzilla.
So we got
The
one.
UCS Vedator.
Did you put that together?
Yep.
How long did it take you?
2 days.
Focus. Okay.
The third would be one of the Transformers. I think it's Optimus right here. I forgot which line. I know this is from Age of Extinction or Last Night, but I don't remember which. I know it's an exclusive Optimus. Probably
Four?
my fourth would be the Hammond Collection T-Rex.
In the closet.
Yeah. The Hammond Collection T-Rex, I love. I'm hoping they will make a Spinosaur eventually.
And 5.
Would probably be one of the Doom Island Godzillas I have over here. These go for like 500 a piece.
Wow.
They were never released to the public.
Why not?
Well, I think they lost the licensing of, right? They lost the licensing.
Well, the Trendmasters as a company
was shutting down, I think, right?
kind of went out of business.
Mm.
So this line was only offered briefly on the Trendmaster website, but never released to the public. So
Most of it was
Most of
give
it
it,
was
give to the
shipped.
employees.
yes, a lot of the employees got, but most of it was shipped overseas to Taiwan. So if you ever need to get anything to Doom Island, you're gonna have to probably get it on eBay and have it shipped from Taiwan. But it's very limited. They don't really they don't flood the market with it, so it kind of just ekes out every once in a while. Or you go to like those two particular items we got at G-Fest this year, and those other Doom Islands up there, we got those.
From G-Fest too, I think.
No, we got those off eBay.
Where was G-Fest hosted?
G-Fest is in Chicago.
Oh, okay.
First or second week of July every year.
It's always in Chicago.
Always in Chicago.
Okay. That's really cool. And you guys, how long have you guys been going to that?
So we've been going 6-7 years probably.
Yeah.
Do you drive there so you can bring a lot of stuff back?
Yeah, we drive there. So we make a whole trip of it. The hotel, we stay there for the whole weekend. Connor's 5 favorite versus my 5 favorite would be
What is your 5 favorite?
drastically different. So I'm more of he's more of the newer age. I'm more of the older age. So
He's a fan of Megalon.
yeah, Megalon's my favorite kaiju out of all the Godzillas.
And what?
But my
where,
favorite Godzilla,
Where is that though? Show me.
Megalon?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be Megalon. So I think that movie came out in 1973, Godzilla versus Megalon, which is the year I was born.
Yeah, 1973, and then 1974 was Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla.
So it has Megalon, Gigan, Jet Jaguar. Those are some of my favorite kaiju.
A lot of people love that movie.
Well, my favorite kaiju, this is where we got G-Fest. This is called the Fake Godzilla.
Why?
This is, because, was it 1974 Godzilla
Yeah,
versus
Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla.
Mechagodzilla. So, if you watch the movie, at the beginning of the movie, there's 2 Godzillas, and you don't know which one's real until they start fighting, and then the Godzilla kind of
Uses his atomic breath.
atomic breath, and it
Blasts away.
blasts off a piece of his fake skin to reveal Mecha Godzilla, which would be this guy right here. So this
I see.
So this guy was imposed. This was under his skin here, superimposing as a fake Godzilla. Well, we got this at G-Fest one year.
I caught it with my eyes. I
Yeah.
saw it in the back, and I was like,
I don't know. I like that movie. I like this particular Godzilla, the Showa Godzilla. So yeah, I just, or when it comes to Jurassic Park I'm more of a Jurassic Park and a Jurassic World guy. So I like some of the older.
All right, but
older
which one?
figures.
Which Jurassic Park? Make us proud.
My movie wise,
Yeah.
JP 1,
Yeah.
1993.
Yeah.
That's the one that started it all.
It's beautiful.
But yeah, so I kind of lean towards the older type movies. So he likes the legendary Godzillas, which is, the newer releases that are coming out. I tend to go more towards the Showa, which is the first era of Godzilla movies. So Showa is basically.
It started like 1955, and then all the way. Actually, it starts in 1954, but 1954 is not Showa. It's sort of like its own thing, I think.
No, 1954 starts the Showa. So when you're talking about eras, you're talking about it's political reigns in Japan. So Showa is kind of a nickname for the leader of Japan at that time. And when I forgot, I don't remember the guy's name, but as long as he reigned, any movies that came out during that time frame was called the Showa era. Then the next guy that took over in Japan was Heisei. So that whole era, I forgot the years they run to, but Connor, he knows
A lot.
when the beginning of the
Yeah,
eras
he was sort of in the Showa era, but he's sort of counted as a Heisei. So he began in the Showa era, but he's sort of connected to the Heisei era.
What's going on with the 98 Godzilla?
I don't like the 98 Godzilla, but I love his son, Zilla Jr. His son, I love the most. There was one egg at the end of the movie, and it hatched, and then there's a series based after that. In that show, there's more kaijus than what it was in the movie.
Is one of these Godzilla Jr.?
Nah.
No? Oh, okay.
There was supposed to be a line for it, but just got canceled and never released. I have no room to put him, so I just put him over here for now until I make room.
Or we'll have to come back when you expand on Kylie's bedroom.
Yeah, right.
And then a man cave and the garage and no bed anymore.
At this point, this house is going to become a whole museum.
It's Connor's house. That's what's happening
We
here.
just live here.
Godzilla 2014, Shin, Earth, Godzilla King of the Monsters, Godzilla vs. King Kong. This is from a ride that was in Japan. It was called Godzilla the Ride. Then Godzilla Singular Point, Godzilla vs. Gigan Rex, and then Godzilla vs. Godzilla X Kong, The New Empire.
Connor, you have a YouTube channel, right?
Yeah.
Tell us what it is.
Godzilla 2020 _.